Hi everyone, and welcome to Leaf Rants. Today we're going to be talking about the Toronto Maple Leafs taking on the Washington Capitals in a 4-1 win for the Leafs. Oh, that feels really good to say. Um, Going into this game, Alexander Ovechkin didn't have a single goal. A bunch of shots, no goals. That was the big story of tonight. Austin Matthews also looking really good. Kelly Arncroke joined the top line. Bertuzzi on the second. Nyes and Domi are on the third with Pontus Holmberg. Ooh, he's on the fourth line. David Camp centering them. So yeah, there's a lot going on in this game. Start off, the Leafs take a bunch of penalties. They took, or I guess only 2 penalties this period, but it felt like a ton. There was 4 in total. The Leafs take one, 2 minutes, 24 seconds in, David Camp, holding call. And you'll never guess what happens. Washington actually scores. Alexander Ovechkin gets it at the point. He shoots it in. Big scrum in net. Nicholas Backstrom has it. He's digging away at it. Alexander Ovechkin decides to come in and friggin' Superman himself right into the net. Jumping on Joseph Woll. Jumping right through. He actually jumped into the net. You can't do that. Backstrom picks it up and he scores. And the Leafs are like, what? How is that a goal? How do you consider that a goal? And the refs are just like, oh, goal. Ooh. And the Leafs decide to take a timeout. And Sheldon Keefe's like, is this really a goal? And then the refs come over and they're like, your timeout's done. Are you challenging or what? And you see the Leafs going, they said to challenge it. And Sheldon Keefe goes, challenge it, challenge it. And they challenge it. The refs look at it. They come back and they pretty much just said, number 8 interfered the goalie. No goal. Moving on. Backstrom takes a penalty. Kuznetsov takes a penalty for delay of game, actually. And that delay of game penalty was a big one for the Leafs because Max Domi on the power play has it, gets it over to Liljegren. Liljegren makes a nice little pass. Max Domi's 4th assist, by the way, this season. Liljegren's first. Gets it over to Morgan Rielly. Morgan Rielly makes a nice little play and just wrists it right in the back of the net for his first of the season. Oh, Mo Daddy has a goal. Capitals had a bunch of chances. Ovi especially. He looked pretty good in the offensive zone. I didn't really notice him anywhere else. I don't think he plays a lot of defense, but he had a ton of shots. And that's pretty much it for the first period. So in the second period, this is where a bunch of stuff happens. First of all, to start the period, what better way than Alexander Ovechkin breakaway? And then Mark Giordano hooks his hands, and there's a penalty shot on Joseph Woll. Alexander Ovechkin versus Joseph Woll, a guy second in all-time scoring versus a goaltender going into his first actual year, considered to be the backup, or after this game, I'd say the starter. Yeah. Ovechkin goes in. He goes to his backhand for some reason, and Woll just kind of shuts the door. After that, Washington gets a bunch of chances, and the Leafs have in the offensive zone. Tavares digging away at it, gets it over to Morgan Rielly, or Tyler Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi's first assist of the year. Bertuzzi finds an open Morgan Rielly, and Morgan Rielly with the patience here. He shoots it on, and John Tavares finds it, and he just, boop. His 3rd of the season, Rielly's 4th assist of the season. The Leafs are up 2-0, being heavily outshot by the Capitals. The shots in the first period, I need to pull this up just a minute. 5-17 for Washington. 5-17 shots for Washington. 5 for Toronto. 5. And they went up 1-0. In the second period, they were 12-9 for Washington. And in the third, they were 8-3. They finished 37-17. That's not good for the Leafs. Good for Washington. Don't know how they didn't come out with the win. Moving on through the second period, Washington gets a good chance. Bouncing puck, Joseph Woll makes a huge save, and Matthews picks it up, spins around, and launches it down the ice and finds a wide open William Nylander. Nylander walks in, silky mitts, top right. Oh, top right. Top. Ooh. Beats him cleanly. It is 3-0 Toronto. Leafs are still being outshot, but they're up 3-0, and Joseph Woll looks amazing. Anyways, you go on in the period. Washington takes a penalty. Leafs are back on the power play. Tavares has it in the offensive zone, gets it to Klingberg, who passes it over to Austin Matthews. Never a bad option. And I'm thinking, God, I really want to see an Austin Matthews snipe here. And I actually said it 10 seconds before. And then Matthews, I thought, oh, he looked off the shot to pass it to Marner. And then Marner gives it right back to Matthews. And on the one-timer, Matthews scores 7 goals in 6 games. This guy is insane. He is so good. Marner's 4th assist, John Klingberg's 5th. And the Leafs are up 4-0. And there's one more goal in this period. This was a very entertaining period. And the thing that Leafs fans were worried about in the like right before the game, yeah, Alexander Ovechkin gets his first goal of the season. Pass right over to Ovechkin on the power play. Not too much Joseph Woll can do on that one. Ovechkin has like a wide open net to shoot from and right in. Whatever. You're up 4-1. You're being outshot with like 11 seconds left in the period or something stupid like that. There's not too much Joseph Woll can do, but that's it for the second, and we go on to the third. All right. In the third period, not too much happened. The Leafs played mainly defensively here. Joseph Woll, couple huge saves. This easily could have been a Washington win. But you know what? Your goalie makes saves. That is what they do. And I'm sorry to offend any goalies, but you gotta make a save, and that's what Joseph Woll did, and that's why he is the starter of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Washington had 8 shots. The Leafs had 3 in that period, like I said earlier. And, yeah, the Leafs come out with the win. Joseph Woll comes out with the win. I don't think I can title this video after Joseph Woll again, because the last one was. I know I did 2 Matthews in a row, but, yeah. Anyways, thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, then please click like if you really liked it. Please hit subscribe, and thank you very much. Yeah, Joseph Woll is the starting goaltender of the Toronto Maple Leafs.